Good afternoon, or rather not good afternoon. I'll tell you why in a minute. It's been a hell of a day today. I had a hospital appointment this morning which yeah, it was over and done very quickly, but involved a quarter of a mile walk there and back again, so I've been sort of wearing the old legs out a bit today. And we had some shopping delivered and I had to sort that out, and the dear lady wife is now gone over to stay with her mother for a while, for a couple of days anyway. So I find myself on my own. We've got to level up there. I shall do that in a moment. Now, why are we here? Well, first of all, the obligatory weather report. Forgot about that. It's grey, cold, and dismal. There you go. That's it, pretty much. And it's been like that for 3 days now, so everything's a bit ugh today. That's that done. Now, why are we here? You may recall a little while back, Saturday to be exact, I was going to try and get hold of the iconic gun of the sneak build, which is what I tend to go for, the Fixer. Now, in order to do that, I was under the impression that you had to do some missions involving Calvin Lowe and the Sheep Squatch, and that once you've done a certain amount of missions you got the Fixer. Well, turns out it didn't work out like that. I didn't get the Fixer, but at a certain point, if you watch my last episode you'll see this, I was actually encountered another person on the stream, and he actually gave me the plans amongst a load of others. I've got plans for loads of stuff. He gave me plans for a Fixer, so I can actually make the gun. So the end of the last episode, we tried to make the gun, and unfortunately it failed miserably because I'm not leveled up enough to do it. So what we're going to do today, purely and simply, we need experience. There's two reasons we need experience. First of all, we want to use the Fixer, and secondly, we want to use the Fixer in obtaining the excavator power armor, which is level 25. So I've actually got to try and level up 7 times. I think I've already got one in the bag, so maybe 6 times. We'll soon see. We've got to try and level up enough to use a Fixer and to use the power, or to gain and use the power armor. We also need some black titanium, but I'll sort it out another day. At the moment, I just want to sort of. It's been a trying day, so I just want to go around gaining experience, and that's why I've chosen Fallout 76 to play today. Fallout 76 is much better when you've had a trying day. It's just so relaxing. Now, so what we're going to do next. Hello Mike, how you doing? Welcome in. Whereabouts are you, my friend? So what we're going to do first of all, I think we're going to do anything that gets us experience. I'm on my camp at the moment. You may have noticed, by the way, I was playing around with what I'd actually got, and I had got previously on my other character, my level 149 character, I have got the plans for allies, loads of allies actually, 2 or 3. And if you look at my camp now, which if I can remember where I put it. Where are we? Let's have a look at the Alberta, Canada. Well, welcome in. It must be quite late where you are. We're at sort of early afternoon, or early afternoon, about 3 o'clock this afternoon, in the afternoon here in the UK. But you are welcome wherever you're from, obviously. Now, I know I've got a camp here somewhere, because I've just added to it. It's over there. There we go. I'll put the crane sign up so I know what I'm doing. Hello Danny, yeah, nice to see you. It's okay whenever you want to welcome in. And we've got Mike with us at the moment, who's in Canada. Right, so you may notice that I've actually built here an ally thing, and what that means is we have now got a super mutant called Maul who's guarding the camp. Yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or thereabouts, so about 10 to 3 in the afternoon here in the UK. Right, so that's that. So yeah, what I'm going to just do today is go around and gain some experience. So let's find the best place where we can find some experience. First of all, I think we need to do the level up, which is here. And I'll go with try intelligence again. I've gone for intelligence the last few times, and armourer. Okay, and we're going to hopefully do that. There you go. We can rank it up. So we've now got armourer on 2 levels, and we've got 4 unused points. So if we go into that and do that one and pick armourer, we should be able to do some nice power armour. Nice armour. Right, okay. Right, Psych W is my unofficial moderator on the stream. She's been with me more or less since the beginning, and basically she's sort of the person who looks after the chat while I'm busy doing other things. So yeah, she'll be back in a second. Usually she sort of disappears for 5 minutes and then comes back, so don't worry, she'll be around soon. Right, okay, back to experience. Now where's Maul? Oh, this is Maul, up here somewhere. There he is. This is our companion. Is that any way to address a gentleman? I like that. Yeah, that's me.
You don't look like him. You too puny. Maybe classic type, like the ants of agony Grandad. Otherwise, me think you liar, but maybe if Maul crush you.
I like the glasses. These glasses are amazing. Why are you looking for Grandad?
Grandad is king, strongest in all Appalachia.
I like this character already. Appalachia? Yeah, that's the one.
Yes, strongest in all land. So if Maul kill, it make him strongest.
Okay.
Maul do just that. He stay and sell you meat while he waits.
So, it's okay. I don't eat meat. Of course I eat meat. Okay, fine.
Maul stay. He stay and eat and kill all human. Soon.
Right, now I'm using this revolver because it's quite a powerful gun. I didn't realise quite how powerful until I actually started using it. It blows away some enemies, like one-shots them. So, yeah, worth using. Now, one place I do want to go at the moment is over this way somewhere, if I can find it. Where is it? I may not have it yet. It's up this way. No, I'm not there yet. We've been to Morgantown, so I don't want to keep boring you with that. That's Morgantown there. I'm trying to think of the best way to gain experience, because that's what I'm after today. It's just gain experience. Now, we did go to we've been to Flatwoods, Somersville. I think we might try Somersville because it's in the forest. It's a way of gaining experience without too much in the way of danger. The ultimate aim today is to start using the fixer, because this weapon that I'm using, as it's been pointed out by various people before, is absolute rubbish. The one I'm using isn't. The one I had been using was the sawn-off rifle. So yeah, I don't want to keep using that. And the fixer is the standard iconic weapon for the game. So we're just going around gaining experience now and then. I want to try it. I keep forgetting you can't do that. Let's just see what level we're on. do stats. Here we go. Level. Must be down. Oh, level 18. So we're still 18. So we still need 7 to start doing the quest for the power armor. So that's not a problem. We're just now going to go around killing everything to gain that experience. Like that. Right. As always, turn the radio off. There is a reason why I do that. In case you haven't watched my stream before, you can get copyright struck by leaving radios on in this game. The radios actually play music, and the music is very, very copyright protected normally. I've actually got copyright strikes on some stupid stuff before. Now this is, I believe, an area where we can pick up experience quite easily. And also lots of stuff. Mike, I don't know whether you've watched, oh, I think Mike might have gone. I don't know whether you've watched my stuff before, but I do, hello Diana. Oh, there you are. I thought you might have gone there for a minute. I do stream Fallout 4 and Skyrim. And, yeah, of course, while I'm on the subject, I will be doing the new, all the screws we always do with them. I will be doing the new Atlantic City update when it drops on the 5th, which is, what's the date today? It's today. Oh, the Atlantic City drops. Well, I won't be doing it now because I've already started doing this. But the Atlantic City drops on the 5th, and then we shall be doing that as well. Blue. Shut down him in. Oh no, I don't believe this. You know, just my luck. This is, they're doing this to upload the Atlantic City update, and that means that I've got to either keep talking to you and hope he comes back again, or shut everything down. The Fallout TV series, oh, you're asking Mike about that, so I was just saying to that, but I'm not going to be able to see that. Right, the first thing I'm going to do is go back to my camp, because I want to just quickly try and scrap some of the stuff we've got before it shuts down. Yeah, it's worth watching the Fallout 4 because I'm playing that from scratch. I should have checked actually when they were downloading or when they were uploading the update. Right, I'm not going to go away. I'm going to sit here and do things. I think I'll just mess about for a little while until we can see what they're doing. I don't know if any of you are seeing this, but I've got on the screen at the moment, shut down imminent. Game services are discussing them for maintenance. Now, it's the 5th today, so that can only mean one thing, and that is that they're uploading the Atlantic City update. So there's no point me trying to play the game while they're doing that. So we'll go down into the camp and scrap what we've got. Actually, we might even get into the Atlantic City update later on, but I'm not sure how long it's going to take them to do it. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, there's not a lot else we can do now apart from. I really should have checked this out. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to go and grab my phone just to see how long it's going to take to do this update. I'll be a moment. Right. Right, here we go. I'm just having a look now. Okay. I just want to see, let this timer run down to see what time they're actually going to be off to. If it's going to be a long time, then we've got some decisions to make. But at the moment, I'm just waiting to see what happens. Of course, timers take ages to click down. So I put a bit of light on, I think. Actually, I have to leave it as it is. Right. So, disconnect from server. Okay. Right. Well, my two lovely viewers, we've got a decision to make here. Would you rather end the stream here and just try it again another time? Would you rather just sit here and chat for a while, or would you rather play Fallout 4 for a little while? Please vote in the chat. Oh, hang on, it says signing back in again now. Yeah, servers are undergoing maintenance. Okay. Okay, well that's dying to sort it out. It's going to cause a few... Yeah, it's going to cause a few problems with the numbering of this one, so I think I might just call this a separate thing and leave it at that. Okay, Fallout 4 it is then. Bear with me, because you're going to be looking for a game to capture at the moment. It's the first time I've ever played two games on one stream, I must admit. Okay, here we go. Just out of interest, Mark, I'm sure you've probably been on the stream. You know that on the channel, you know I've got like 200 odd videos, so most of them are shorts. It has to be said, but you know, obviously, if you're running a bit short of time and you just want to have a look at them, feel free. They're on there all the time. So let's go to and in we go. Fallout 4, just to fill Mike in, I don't think I've told you this before, but I played Fallout 4 probably 5 or 6 times. Earlier on I've got a PlayStation, an Xbox 360, and I played it on there. I've played it on Xbox One, I've played it on PS4, and I played it again on Xbox One with a lightsaber mod. this is the first time I played it on PC. So there you go. Right, where are we? I have no idea where we are at all. Let's just go and have a wander, shall we? What the hell? Yeah, I'll agree with that. No, I didn't want that. That's all it's going to let me do. Oh, I've taken his arm off, bless him. No kidding. Oop. I must admit, I did like the lightsaber one, but it's totally OP. The lightsabers could kill anything up to and including a death claw, one hit. And that didn't work for me. I just felt it was too easy. I gave up in the end. I like a bit of challenge, and I don't think there was any challenge there. Oh. Can't go in there.
Hey.
Oh, you dead, mate. Oh, I've got to suit you. Oh, it's variable. Bit dark, this, isn't it? Right. I think we sorted all that out. Now I am after better weapons in this, but there's no such thing as like the fixer in. I'll put a light on the subject so you can see it better. There's no such thing as a fixer in this game, so I've got to get whatever weapons I can get, basically. I have no idea where we are here. I'm just playing because I was taken a bit by surprise. So I'll ask you to bear with me. Ah. No roof. Okay, there's nothing much in there. Go out this way and get those cans. So we were playing Fallout 76, but in my complete ignorance of the fact that they were run. In my complete ignorance of the fact they were going to have the servers down today in order to update to the dearie me, Atlantic City update. We can't play that anymore. So that's it. Let's see if we've got any food on us. Yes. No, we need no aid. Is it aid? Yeah, food. That's some water. That should do it, I think. Right. The thumbnail for this, because you have to set the thumbnail up in advance, is going to be a bit misleading for you guys because it actually says Fallout 76. I will have to change it afterwards and put it in my Fallout 4 folder, because basically we get to swap halfway through. So I do apologise for that. Oh look, I hate of mines, horrible things. Doesn't seem to do this. I don't know. I was just saying it doesn't seem to do Codsworth any good, but I can't even see Codsworth. Let's have a look what the mission is for this. Semper Invicta, explore. Oh no. Support the Brotherhood Recon Team. I'm not going to do that for the moment. I'm just going to get on with some other stuff. Devil's Due Explorer. Can't do that. Public Knowledge. Return the Overdue Book. Let's try that one. Find it on the map. And we'll be off. It's not the one. We've got a level up. Didn't notice that. Oh, there it is. Over there somewhere. Yep, that's the one. And Hugo's hole. Yes. Right. We'll do that level up in a minute as well. So I need to go in that direction and down. Ah. Thought I'd killed myself then. Right. I think I just have killed myself. Never mind. Yeah, I think that might be a tough area. Basically, I die a lot in these games. You can tell, can't you? Next. So we don't want to go there. Okay, we'll have a wander over this way then. I am walking around with a torch on, which is not a good idea, but there you go. You can usually leave Cosworth to do these things, he's fine with that. Right, let's go out into the wasteland. That looks dangerous. So I've just gone into this and I've got no idea why. I remember. Comes with advancing age. Get rid of that. That's done borers, that's where we were before. So we go there. Let's try that. I'm just messing about today. This is I was planning on doing the Fallout 76. I really wanted that fixer. Ooh. Have we been here before? I think we've been here before. Oh yes, loads of times.
Looks really
Can't
strong.
do that. That's a master unlock. Yeah, we've definitely been here before. Right, so we'll go out of here again then. I see we've got chat going on about the games we've all played. I've got quite an impressive number of games under my belt. I've got all kinds of... I've played all the Dark Souls series. Up to and including Elden Ring, apart from Demon Souls. I didn't play that because that was on PlayStation. I've played virtually all the MMORPGs, Assassin's Creed, Batman. Although I do go back to the Spectrum, ZX Spectrum, which is a home computer in the 80s, 1982, and that's when my games playing career really started. Although the games were very primitive then. How about turn this lighter off, because otherwise we're going to get people noticing. Getting on towards daylight now. Now, what are we up against here? We're not doing very well today, are we? All these creatures are way too strong for us. I have done some that are stronger than me, but don't do it often. And today I'm after a bit of relaxation, in all honesty. That's why I was going to play Fallout 76, because I find Fallout 76 is the least demanding game that I play. Skyrim can be quite demanding, and Fallout 4 is, to the extent that it's in Fallout 76. I think it's fair to say in Fallout 76, because it's online, it has to be second chances. You get second chances at everything. In this game, once it's done, it's done. So if you mess up a quest line, you don't get a second chance to do it. Whereas in Fallout 76, you do. I'll keep doing that. So what have we got down here? We've got some people down here. Oh, that's from Salgus. I'm going to leave that alone. Let's go up to this farm here. Oh, Codsworth's getting his dander up. The slog. These people going to kill me? No, they're not, bless them. Okay, I'll tell you what we could do though. We could do with another weapon, so I don't want to steal that. I don't mind stealing, but I find it pointless when you're in somewhere because... Oh, I can't do that. Because if you steal, then you just get into trouble and then everyone's attacking you, and then basically... Oh, I've done it again. Alright, I'll give your item back. Sorry, mate. That's a ghoul.
Welcome to the Slog.
Yeah.
We're the only tarberry bog in the Commonwealth. So what do you think of the place?
Well, let's have a conversation with this gentleman.
Slog? How'd you come up with that name?
We didn't. It was the caravan traders who started that. I started this place a few years back. We couldn't think of a name for it. Then one day, one of the traders pulls up after it's been raining for hours.
I find, seeing the comment about Assassin's Creed, I find the old Assassin's Creed are games that had to have a lot of time to play properly, with Valhalla, Odyssey, and the other one, the Greek one. I can't remember. No, the Greek one was Odyssey, wasn't it? The Egyptian one. It's fine just wandering around. I mean, you can just have a walk around and keep getting experience points, basically. It's
why
just
I started up this far.
when you're playing a game, it's just a question of what you want to achieve from that game. This afternoon, as I was saying to chat earlier on, I had a lot of stuff that I've had to do,
Looks like you've done well for yourself.
and
Start, yeah.
I just wanted a game that I could relax at. Well, I was going to play Fallout 76 because I find that quite relaxing.
What if this
But now, of course, I'm thrown into Fallout 4 and it's all a bit up in the air.
well elsewhere? What if it could also be an example of what we can do when we put our minds to something?
I think this guy needs to moisturise.
I want this to be a place that everyone looks forward to visiting, with smiling faces, good bargains, and great produce. Maybe we can make people take a second.
Assassin's Creed is a game where it depends on what you want from it. If you want an RPG, then Valhalla, Odyssey and Origins, that's the other one, are the games for you. They are RPG games. If you want something like a story, a heavy story-driven Assassin's Creed game, then it gets subdivided even further.
We could definitely use some help.
We can't sell tarberries without traders. And trade
They've taken their bucket back.
There's a gang of super mutants that's been preying on anyone who comes near their turf.
Oh, I've got some
including
coffee.
Traders. It'd be a great help to us if you could take care of those brutes once and for all.
Gaming's very much like watching a film. Some films you watch for relaxation, some films you watch because you want to see a great story, and some films you just want to put it, as me and my wife often do, you put the TV on, stick a film on, and then do something completely different and listen to it in the background. Right, okay, I'll take care of them.
I'll take care of
That's
it.
another mission sorted out.
I promise.
Good. I didn't know what we were going to do.
It's alright, no problem. Well, we've got some daylight going now. Okay, so where to next? We've got another farm off in that direction. We might as well go get a few missions together, but I really do want to look for a better weapon, to be honest. The guns I've got are absolutely hopeless. That's an interesting question, Dino. Can you not play as a female in Valhalla? I was fairly sure you could. Although I didn't. I always play as male. It's not a big deal. I don't do it just... Oh, my God. Where are you? No, he's there. I've got to get out of here. Why does he still shoot at me? Oh, it's that thing. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, they're quite right, Mike. It's immersion, isn't it? You weren't interested in playing Valhalla. Any particular reason? I would have thought that it's sort of like, well, I mean, obviously from my point of view, I've always had a fascination for the Norse gods, and that sort of bought into that whole thing. So, right, let's go and get this Saugus thing under wraps, and then we'll go from there. I guess Valhalla could be seen as, I've got in trouble saying this before, but there are certain games that appeal more to men than women. I feel that the Norse gods perhaps fall into that category. Oh, I'm getting out of here because I've already seen this. I was hoping I was going to get that on my map. Yeah, not kidding. Wow. You can't say you don't get your money's worth in this game. Oh God, look at him again. Oh, come on, Codsworth, where are you? Come on, don't kill me now. Where are we? A's. Luckily this pauses the game, it doesn't in... Oh, let's have a look at this mysterious serum. And stim pack. War 2. Got 16, that should do it. Oh, stand still, man. I had him as well. Yes, Sam's a great guy. He inspired me to do this. He really did. I'd done none until I saw Sam doing his thing. I never had any videos on there. Now I've got like 200 followers and basically, yeah, where I am now. So without Sam, I wouldn't have been that in that way. He's currently only got 2 games going. I know he's got. What's he got? He's got Baldur's Gate 3, which doesn't appeal to me because it's turn-based, but I'll watch it anyway because I like the way Sam comments on things. And he's also got, let's get rid of that. No, not that. That's better. He's also got Starfield, and we've talked about Starfield quite a bit on this channel because it's a Bethesda game, like all the other games I play. They're all Bethesda games. And I don't know. I mean, I should be able to play the game, but yeah, don't go away from us though, because we like to see you more often. So, oh yeah, I was saying about Starfield. I would like to play Starfield, but I don't think it'll make for a good streaming experience because a lot of it is down to. A lot of it is down to loading screens, and loading screens are boring at the best of times. No, when I've got my followers, I don't like letting them go, bless them. It's taken me the best part of 8 or 9 months to get where I am, and it's starting to move now. Although I only do this as a hobby, it's not a money-making thing for me. I hope it will be one day, but it's not at the moment.
You probably noticed it's only ghouls around here. I used to live in Diamond City until that rat bastard mayor threw me and all the other ghouls out. I decided that we ghouls should have a place where we could feel welcome, and that's mainly why I started up this farm.
Talking to Sam, it's about time he had a new game, I would imagine, because we've, I think he's finished Assassin's Creed Mirage, which I've got for Christmas. So I'm looking forward to that, but he's finished that now. He did mention Spider-Man briefly as being another game he was interested in playing, the new Spider-Man game. Although I find Spider-Man games to be a bit bland, in all honesty. Again, I played Spider-Man on the PlayStation, so I've got a fair amount of games under my belt.
Maybe we could make people take a second look, you know? Maybe then they'd see that we're not monsters.
I'm sorry, I've talked over him. Everything he was saying, but it's just a mission, basically.
If you do, we could definitely use some help.
We can't sell tarberries without traders, and trade caravans need safe roads. There's a gang of super mutants that's been preying on anyone who comes near their turf, including traders. It'd be a great help to us if you could take care of those brutes once and for all.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it. I already have. I was looking the other day. In fact, I'll tell you how many videos. I mean, obviously mine includes shorts as well. I've got a lot of shorts videos, but oh, hang on, 2 seconds, Codsworth, I'll be with you. It's somewhere around 200 and odd. Let me have a look. I'd be lost without my smartphone. Yeah, I'm going to. Shut up. 303 videos. But as I say, quite a few of those are actually shorts. So if you want to see the kind of stuff I play, Mike, if you have a look at the shorts on my channel, they're only like little 5 or 6 second snippets from the videos. That's what you get for keeping a cat. Right, what's on your mind?
There's something I'd like to get off your proverbial chest. I just want to say what an honor it is for me to accompany you. You've no idea the horror these past 2 centuries have brought. The initial destruction.
Oh, that's an interesting view.
We were all right. It was a relief just to find the entrance intact.
I should have been listening to what he was saying, but I didn't. I was drinking a cup of coffee.
Not a single worry, sir. I shared your priorities completely. Family safety first, above all else. And yes, while it was hard at first, I was able to eventually move on. At first it was the work, busying myself day and night, and believe me, there was plenty of it. But eventually the work became like chores. What truly saved me was my memories, sir. Memories of you and the missus, young Shaw, of your love and kindness.
While he's on this whistling on stage, we're well into the Christmas season in UK now.
Perhaps Shaw's children.
I think I may have told you that my granddaughter came round and decorated the tree for us, but we had to redo it because it was a bit of a so we had to redo it. And I went up to the town today, and they got the Christmas lights off, such as they are. They basically wrapped some Christmas lights around poles, and that was it, really. Okay. So I think the Christmas season is in full flow now.
I just wanted you to know how much I consider you family.
I think what I'm going to do now, I know we've actually got this going, is turn this into a Fallout 4 video and then add that to the Fallout 4 collection. And then tomorrow I'll do the Fallout 76 because I've got nothing planned for tomorrow, so I should be on, but I won't be on at this time. It'll be in the morning tomorrow.
Mr. Kincaid, you don't know how wonderful it is for me to hear that. I feel completely recharged.
Well, this is what we tried to do. We don't see her very often. She doesn't live a great long distance away, but it's finding time, as in so many families, to visit. So we thought we'd try and create some memories and that to do the tree. And she did a creditable job for a 6-year-old. But my wife came home and she said, look, I'm not being funny, we've got to live with this for the next 2 or 3 weeks, so I'll just put some more bits and pieces together. Now, is this all stealing? Yes, it is. Okay, we're going to play the game now. I think I've done enough chatting for the moment. So where else can we go? There's this car, this scrapyard place, but that's over by this Saugus Works, where all the big enemies are. So I'm going to go around this way. Who is this? Are they going to hurt us? Do they like us? No, they're not going to hurt us.
Hey there.
Civilian, this area is under our protection. We're authorized to charge you a 2,000 cap toll before letting you...
Yeah, right.
What if I don't pay?
Then my instructions are to terminate any civilian agitators. That means I kill you.
Yeah, I gathered that, yeah.
I don't think so.
Sorry about this, friend. Orders are orders.
Really? That was a one-shot. And what else have I forgotten to do? I haven't saved for ages. Oh no. I'll go back and have a conversation with this guy again. Right, okay, we'll do it. Then I'm going to save, because my dear colleague Diana hasn't reminded me lately. Right.
Welcome to the slaughter. We're the only Tarberry bog.
At least I haven't nicked their buckets this time.
What do you think of the place?
Right. Don't think it really matters what we choose. We'll still get the mission anyway.
Yes, quite resourceful, I must say.
I appreciate you saying so. When I came across this place, it was the first time I'd seen anything like it. It seemed like a shame not to use it for something. You probably noticed it's only ghouls around here. I used to live in Diamond City, until that rat bastard mayor threw me and all the other ghouls out. I decided that we ghouls should have a place where we could...
Yeah.
Why I started up this.
Yeah, I know what you like. A lot of people I know are like that. Yeah, this game, I've forgotten how hot it was. I mean, the first thing they throw at you is a death claw. And they do give you a minigun to deal with it. But a lot of the areas are totally over your level when you first start. Is that Atari's got wrapped round him there? This. No. Where is it? Oh. This. Looks like Atari's got wrapped round him. Right. Okay, so we're going to save now. Too late now. I've done it now. Oh, I don't know. Well, oh, dear me. Okay. Can I help? Yeah, great idea.
It's a great idea.
You really think so? Because if you do, we could definitely use some help.
We can't sell tarberries without traders, and trade caravans need safe roads. There's a gang of super mutants that's been preying on anyone who comes near their turf, including traders. It'd be a great help to us.
I think if I was in the wasteland, I'd be a super mutant.
I'll take care of those super mutants. I promise.
Good. I didn't know what we were going to do.
Proactively. That's a good excuse. I'll have to remember that one. Right, so that's that done. Now we're going to save again, and then we're going to go off for a walk. And then where were we going? We're going towards these cars. That's it. And then we end up getting shot by the nice man on the bridge.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to annoy you. Just got caught up in my work again. So, what do you think? Nice, isn't she?
I think he's talking about the can't move. I think he's talking about there's a little tin horse on the floor.
I suppose it is, but it used to be so much more. It's a genuine giddy-up buttercup. The 2076 special edition. Best toy on the market.
You know, the worst thing about this, I remember 1976 very clearly.
I don't have all the parts.
No, he's talking about 2076.
Don't suppose you have
It doesn't seem like that far away.
any toy parts on you?
Toy parts, okay.
Omnidirectional servos, piezoelectric actuators, superconductive mesh wiring. This was top of the line stuff, even before the war. You won't find it.
Right, I'm going to have to put the light on because it's getting very dark in here, so bear with me a second. Hoping that helps. It helps me because I can see what I'm doing now. Just going to check the camera. Yes, okay. Right. Toy parts. Yeah, reward.
How about, say, 150 caps? Sound good?
76 in the UK was a long hot summer. It was really, really hot all for about 6 months. Really? Alright, okay.
Thanks. This really means a lot to me. There's only one place to look for parts like this.
Right, I'm quite interested in this quest he's just given us.
South of Quincy. Not gonna lie. It's at the far end of the Commonwealth.
That's bad news.
Whole area's a death trap. Gunners
1980. Well, I'm actually boomer. I'm a baby boomer. I was born in 61, which is right at the end of the baby boomer. Then we had Generation X, I believe, which was Diana's generation. Then there was Y, I presume, which was sort of late 1900s. I don't know, to be honest. I'm sure I'll be able to find it online somewhere and come back to you, but at the moment, I don't know. I was quite fond of the 80s. If I had a choice of the time I could go back to, and I could go back, just for a little while, I will go back to the 70s. I was sort of 11 in 1971, in 1972, and I was sort of 78. I was just turning 17. Yeah, I think the only time that you and I have problems with pop culture, I'm sorry, we're not really getting much gameplay in it. The only time we get involved in pop culture references that we don't understand is when you get the UK, USA ones, the Americans versus the English or the British. There are some things which I understand completely because I've been brought up in Britain that Diana would have no idea on, and might possibly not either because you're in Canada. So even then, you probably wouldn't get them either. But as I understand, oh my God, what's that? I really want to come out. Let's watch a fight and see what happens. What's fighting me now? Oh, black flies and everything going on here. Right. These things kill you as soon as they look at you. Like that. Yeah, I think Diana was saying she's written an Anglophile, so she knows a lot of British pop culture references that most Americans wouldn't. We were talking about Doctor Who, for instance, which is, strictly speaking, is British, although it's been sold to the rest of the world now. And Carry On films, which were kind of baldy comedies in the 60s. Do I really have to talk to this guy? Oh, I suppose I better get off mine.
Something I'd like to get off your proverbial chest. I just want to say what an honor it is for me to accompany you. You've no idea the horror these past 2 centuries.
Oh, Dinah, I'm not sure if you remember. I was saying to you the other day that I got that song, Wouldn't It Be Lovely, going through my head from the musical, oh God, My Fair Lady. Well, last night I was sitting there, and I don't know what possessed me to do it, but I went on YouTube and I played songs from the musicals, like America, from West Side Story, the Oh What a Beautiful Morning. I sat there listening to I mean, they reckon that listening, watching musicals is somewhat of an occupation for gay men, so perhaps I'm going a bit gay, I don't know. I was quite enjoying it anyway.
What truly saved me was my memories, sir. Memories of you and Mrs. Young Shaw. Of your love and kindness. I soldiered on, fueled by hope that one day, if not you and the wife, but Sean or perhaps Sean's children would one day emerge.
I'm glad you stuck around.
Come on.
Don't know how good it is.
Second time we listened to all this rubbish.
I just wanted you to know how much I consider you family. I may be a mere robot to some, but
I must do some research before I start the next Fallout 4 and try and get hold of find out what the best guns are.
I consider you to be family too, Codsworth. We're in this world for the long haul. Together.
Mr. Kincaid, you don't know how wonderful it is for me to hear that. I feel
The guy who's doing the voice acting for this Mr. Handy, I always thought was John Cleese, but it isn't. In fact, he's not even British, believe it or not. I like the old-fashioned musicals, the ones that were around Anna Get Your Gun, that kind of thing. Because I probably watched those with my parents when I was younger. Mainly because I I had to watch them. They had them on, and it was either that or get bored, so I watched them. But I'll go for a swim. Having said that, I'm not a great fan. I just like some of the songs. I don't know where we're going now, so I'm just having a wander. So I don't think this is going to go down as one of the greatest episodes on record, but there you go. Ah, got some houses. What's this? This looks interesting. Oh no, we've been here before. Well, how boring is that then? Okay, we'll keep going then. Oh, the asylum. Yeah, I remember that. It says so, look, asylum. I also find it quite interesting to watch on YouTube Americans and people from other countries reacting to British pop music. For instance, last night. No, I haven't tried those. I'm playing this as a straight playthrough, but I might go on to that later because it's the first time I've ever played this on PC. Where was I? Oh yes, last night. No, I've forgotten again. It's been a hell of a day today. It'll come back to me in a minute. I'm 62 now. The brain finds it a bit difficult to process information all the time now. I'm aiming towards this building here on the at the bottom. Not sure what it is, but it looks interesting. Oh, looks like we might have found it. It's a hut. Wow. Oh no, no it's not. What have we got here? Well, I've actually managed to kill something, people. Wow. Wasn't exactly the most exciting episode, but there you go. Oh, what's this? Don't want Molotovs. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. That's about it, really. Of course, I've been watching a lot of versions of A Christmas Carol, which is my favourite Christmas film ever recently. I always do around this time of year. Activate, seriously. I don't know what I was talking about just now, but I've completely lost track of it now, so you'll have to forgive me on that one. This one's got a workshop bench, but we can't use it. I have watched people playing Frost and various other mods, and they all look like an exercise in masochism to me. You can see what I'm like with the base game without trying to play like a game where everything's out to kill you within seconds of seeing you. Getting a bit of practicing. We get anything? No. Right, okay. So where to next? That's the witch's hat. We've been there. What's this place? Looks like it's a building over there. I saved it. Oh, I'm very good with words. I like words. I like playing with words. I also quote a lot of Monty Python. If you don't know what Monty Python is, then you're going to lose a lot of references from me, because I quote a lot of Monty Python. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Line from that song, the corn is as high as an elephant's eye. Not that a cowboy in the Midwest would have seen an elephant, presumably, but there you go. Now this looks like a trap just waiting to happen. So we'll have a bit of a stim pack, and we'll see how we go from there. It is but a scratch. It's a flesh wound. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. Okay. I don't know what this place is, but nobody's... fish packing. Nobody's attacked me yet, which is rare. I normally get attacked as soon as I come into any area. I presume we're at the edge of a map here. We might be wrong. Let's have a look at the map. Yeah, we're pretty much at the edge of the map here. So, I'll go back to the coastal cottage. The thing is with Monty Python, and that is, some of it is decidedly British. Basically, if you've hadn't heard of that, I mean, one of the sketches mentions famous British politicians, unless you were around it. Oh, look at this. I like this. Look, no strings. And we can rob him. Yeah, I like that. That's going to be a short. Right, yeah, unless you've heard of these politicians, there's no point in mentioning to you. I mean, Alec Douglas Hume was one. He was, I think, a Labour politician, but there were several that were mentioned in the Monty Python sketches simply because they happened in the 60s, and these were politicians in and around the 60s. The 60s were a great time. I wasn't around for most of them. Well, I was around, but I wasn't old enough to appreciate them in the 60s. I was born in 61, so I was only 9 at the end of the 60s. But I do remember the moon landings, being allowed to stay up late and watch the moon landings. Now they're saying they didn't happen, but whatever. I don't know where we're going here. This is a nice area to look around, but there's not much happening. Now this is pure fallout, though, isn't it? The big sort of hoardings by the side of the road. I'm beginning to get a bit insecure. I haven't been attacked for about 10 minutes. Sounds like that's Codsworth behind us. Oh, no, who's this lot? Oh, don't tell me it's these guys again. Can we attack them? Oh, Brotherhood. No, we don't want to attack them, do we? Go back. Who's the guy in the big power armor?
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off the Brightman's hull. This is the Grandad. He was a Marine. 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 He was a
Yeah, they're not going to attack us, which is the important thing.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility. We'll get the job done.
Oh, Coronation Street, yeah. Coronation Street was used to bore the backside of young people like me. I hated it. Oh. No, we don't want to kill him. Let's go down there and find out what they're killing down there. Oh, it's a dog. They're not very good, are they? The worst one wasn't Coronation Street. The worst one was a thing called Crossroads. In the UK, we had very little in the way of any like motels or anything like that. They were an American thing, and they didn't exist in this country. Sorry, bear with me a second. But this one was about one of the first motels that opened. It was out in a place called King's Oak, just outside Birmingham, and it ran for years, and I hated every second of it. It used to come on just after the children's programs when school finished. I was a child myself then. I was very young, and it was between then and the news programs, and it was basically for mothers who just finished cooking dinner and then got to sit down and watch Crossroads, and that was, I hated that. But documentaries, I agree with you on that one. I like watching a good documentary, something which doesn't aim to preach but to tell just the facts. What's this? Oh, we've been here before. There's no point going there. There's some houses over there, though. Can we do any scrappage? No. Apparently not. There's an old tin thing there. We'll take that. No, I've pretty much been here before. Oh, another one there. I'll probably drop those myself. The BBC's gone down here a lot recently, though. They're very much into identity politics, and I mean highly into it, as you'll see from Doctor Who. Where are we going? Oh, we're going towards those houses. I think I'm just exploring today because I'm not really going to get a lot in the way of adventure and fighting. Oh no, we've never talked about books, but one of my favourite authors is Terry Pratchett. I don't know if you've come across any of his work. Lynn Wood, sounds like a woman. Okay. Got a cooking thing here. We'll cook from there. If we've got anything to cook, that is. No, nothing. Okay, well, we can't do that then. Okey-dokey. Doesn't look like there's much going on here. Well, the BBC's charter means it's actually not allowed to have advertisements. The BBC was the national broadcaster of the UK. Oh, that looks interesting. But they're not allowed to have advertisements on there. But they are allowed to advertise their own stuff. do. Yes, well, thanks for your comments there. The British could not have done D-Day without the Americans, Canadians. It was truly diverse. There were so many countries involved and so many ethnicities as well. So all this talk about, oh, we don't treat everyone the same. They're all allowed to die if they want to do the same way.
Don't think I can pick this.
But, yeah, I mean, I like documentaries about history. What's going on over here? Oh, someone's just died. We've got a lot of decent army. Oh. We did have a lot of decent armour there. Still fighting up there. Codsworth down. Well, talking of which, I've got a pair of long johns on. It's cold in Britain at the moment. Do we stim packing? No, we can't stim packing. Oh no! I was doing so well. Yeah, the funding of the BBC is actually in the news at the moment because they've decided they're going to increase the funds, increase the TV licence fee, and oh yeah, at this point, I think that's asking a bit much, really. We're already in a cost of living crisis, and they decide they want to put the licence fee up. Now, I don't watch a lot of BBC. The only BBC I watch is Doctor Who. That's right, it's not a problem. All I watch is Doctor Who and on the BBC, and that's it really at the moment. Where have I gone here? We're having a good chat today, and that means I don't concentrate on the game to play, to be honest, but there you go. So we'll have to go on the map and see where we are. We went there, we've been there. What else we've got? We're at the top end of the map, so I think where we ought to head for then is maybe there. The point about the BBC is, though, we have no choice in the matter. It's not a case of you can subscribe to it or not subscribe to it. The point is that you have to subscribe to it if you've got a TV. And I have got a TV, so I do. Yeah, let's do Rifleman. Right, so we're going to go for this Breakheart Banks and see if the easiest way to do that is to go there and then work your way up, I think. One thing that worries me slightly about the channel is that I don't seem to get an awful lot of people watching live. You would think being a live broadcaster you might get more people just popping in to have a look, and I do. I get the odd ones in, but not as many as watch afterwards. I need to get my watch hours up because basically if I ever want to monetize the channel, and I do eventually want to get to that point, I've got to get 3,000 watch hours. Now so far I've got like 200, so I mean I've got to get the watch hours up. It's okay. I mean, you grow up paying the licence fee, but in the old days it meant something. Perhaps if I try and explain a bit more. In the old days, the BBC was the one that was always the one to, or was the station that. God, I'm not explaining myself very well. It was the station that showed all the national events and great. What's the word I'm looking for? Pomp and circumstance. You used to watch the last night of the proms, which had always featured Land of Hope and Glory and Rule Britannia in stirring orchestral set pieces. If there was, for instance, a new king being crowned, such as we had with Charles, it was always reported on the BBC. Oh God, here we go. Oh, okay. He's slow, isn't he? There you go. Not slow anymore. But that's why we paid the license fee, and why we were glad to pay the license fee, because they showed things that we wanted to watch that were part of the national identity. When now it's not so much so. They're producing the same stuff that everybody else is producing, but they've not got any serious competition. It's up there, that's why. I'm not doing very well today. It's Fallout 6 has thrown me out. Twitch, I have done both, and Twitch is really aimed at a younger audience. If you look at the people who stream on Twitch, there's quite a few that I used to watch, and I was also doing it myself. And the younger ones were the ones who were doing like the mega amounts of views, and the older ones not so much so. This is why I switched to YouTube, because YouTube I get the views after the event as well. In fact, I get quite a few views after the event, and plus I can create shorts from the videos. Twitch is only any good if you're making money out of it, to be honest, which I wasn't. I wasn't making anywhere near enough to make money out of it. Oh, here's another place. Let's see what we can find here and then get killed over. Oh, there's a shop there. Is there anything inside it? Probably not. It's empty. This is the one criticism I've got of Fallout 4 over Fallout 76 is, and 76 was guilty of the same thing when it first came out, is that the place is so empty unless you're at a place where there's lots of enemies to fight. The wasteland was pretty much empty, which is why I think Fallout 76 took a long time to get going as a game. Now, I think Fallout 76, because they keep adding content to it, is probably the best value on Steam. Yeah, that's to be said of YouTube. Definitely, it's a place where you can watch videos on any subject. I mean, I think I've mentioned several times. I get my phone and I create playlists on the fly, which you can actually cast to the TV, so that you can play a creative playlist while you're creating it. If you see what I mean. Can make so much of that, I wonder. I would definitely rather go on YouTube than any other platform. As I say, I've got so many views now, I can't really move away from YouTube. Yeah, the thing about it is, sorry, I'll take a bit of time before I'm made to discuss it, because I'm glad to see a new player. And when you're online, at the end of this, I'll try and get onto my, if I can, onto my identities. I've got two players, or two characters that I play on. and maybe we can get on one night and have a bit of a team thing going. But Fallout 76, when it started, was absolutely hopeless. There was nothing in it. There were no NPCs. Basically, they expected everyone to create their own viewpoint and their own stories, and then nobody played it basically for ages. There were a few die-hard fans that would, but nobody much played it. And then they suddenly came back with the Wastelanders and various other big updates, which added NPCs into the mix. And then they started bringing in, later on, they brought in the Pit, which was a new DLC. Now they've got Atlantic City, which is downloading now. This is why we had to come out, because they're downloading it from onto the servers. And when you buy Fallout 76 now, you get the whole thing. You get all those updates in one go. So effectively, you're getting the game now that you should have had 5 years ago. I must admit, I've only played it for about a year now. No more than that, actually. My son built me a PC, and the first one I downloaded was Fallout 76 because I'd heard so much about it, and it's about 2 or 3 years ago. And since then, I mean, if you have a look on my channel on YouTube, you'll see that I've got a lot of 76 content. We've only just started doing Fallout 4 recently. We had some things that ended up being a bit of a dead end, like we were playing Elder Scrolls Online at one point for a while, and various other things, but I've stuck now with the 3. The reason why I'm upset about the fact that we had to come off Fallout 76 was because I was going to do this one, get the fixer, and then I was going to go on and do Atlantic City and do a series on that, and then come back to the Fallout 76 play again afterwards. Well, now of course that episode hasn't been done, so I'll have to do it tomorrow. Yeah, very much so. I would say, yeah, you've done a good thing getting involved now. You'll get the you're saying it's downloaded. I'll be very surprised if the part of that download is not the Atlantic City, and if it is, then you'll find that you're like with myself, you'll find that you're going to get logged out if you're playing, and it's going to download. Alternatively, you might have to go to Steam and download the update manually, but I think it's done on their server end, not on the user end, so you should be okay. If you have any problems anyway, and when I'm online, just catch me and ask me, and I'll see if we can help you out. Because we're a very retroactive bunch of people here. We like helping people out. I'm guessing they're doing it at their end because they're saying about they've taken the game offline while they upgrade the servers. 91.6, really? 91.6 gigs? My God. I mean, I can remember when I used to play games that were on a Spectrum, and the Spectrum had 48k of memory. I mean, 48k, can you imagine that? Kilobytes. That's not even... the kid in me can't believe that we've come so far in so fast. I mean, we're now up to... I've actually got... Hang on, sorry, I've got to do this. I've actually got 2 1TB drives in this computer, a 1TB SSD and a 1TB hard drive. And one of them was already nearly full up with games, just 5 games filled up a 1TB hard drive. The next level is a petabyte, I think, and that's 1,000 terabytes. And we'll probably get there within 10 years. If it's not already in the stages of being sort of released. Right, this is where we died last time, so... One thing. Zero chance, of course it is. Right, let's go in here and do it. Not aiming to it, we're not hitting anything. Right, so we're going to have to do a stim pack on that one. Oh, we still got the spray and pray. I forgot about that. We haven't got hardly any ammo for it. I love the spray and pray. I don't actually use my hard drive now. With the SSD, I use that for games because it's so much quicker to load. I think I've just been hit in the head. Oh, I didn't. No, I can't shoot him through there. Okay, let's try and go through this way. Hammer him. Oh. Well, I'm dying spectacularly anyway. When they brought Starfield out, they did say that they needed to have it run on an SSD, not on a hard drive, and I didn't understand why until I saw it and realised it's 99% of it is loading screens. I will finish this, get some of now in a minute. Just bear with me. We're still in this place. But to 90 gigs, I mean, I know that's not even 100 gigs, which is, you know, small by today's standards, but I don't know. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. And if you can join me tomorrow, I'm not sure how you fix, but if you can join me tomorrow, you'll see sort of some of the early stuff that you get involved with. The quests are much better. I love the way the sun's shining. Like, it's really glorious today. Not today. I'm in the game. I wish it was glorious sunshine here today. It's not. It's really dismal and dull. Actually getting dark now. If not actually dark. Okay. See you in a moment. Why are we getting caution? Slocum's Joe Corporate HQ, eh? Right, let's see if we can get any of this. Unfortunately, I'm free most of the time. I have a lot of free time. This is why I can stream so much. I work in retail, but I had a stroke about 10 years ago, and I've also got various other health issues, which mean my wife has said that she doesn't mind me working 3 days a week while she works full time. I wasn't off work completely, but it was driving me up the wall, so I ended up having to go back to work, but I only work part time. So thanks to my wife, I have time to do this. Having said that, I mean, I do enjoy doing it. I usually start broadcasting, when I say in the morning, for me it'll be in the morning, for you it will be probably early morning. I usually start between 11:30 and 12 o'clock, so you'd probably be 8 o'clock, something like that. 8 in the morning, maybe even earlier. But anyway, if you want, just jump in whenever you see me. I mean, you're always welcome. It wasn't too bad for me. Who's he talking to now? It wasn't too bad for me. I had a stroke, and it was in the midsection at the back, the bit that deals with balance, but I've come back quite well from it, which I'm quite happy about. but obviously I can't do things I used to do. Walking, for instance. When I went to the hospital this morning, it took me a hell of a long time to walk to the hospital and back. You're not really catching me at my best in this game, so I try to have some form of in this episode, sorry, because I'm trying to have some form of aim in mind when I do play a game. But today, because of the unexpected nature, I've ended up just getting thrust into this game without any real plan. All I'm doing is just basically wandering around. Hello, Diana. Gosh. Come on, that's it. Well done. Blech. Whee. Right. I was just explaining to Mike while you're away about how normally I like to have some sort of plan in mind when I come on to do a what have they got? I usually have some sort of plan in mind when I come on to do an episode, but because of the nature of this episode, the fact that I've been thrown into it without any real preparation, I haven't really got anything in mind. Oh, right in the nether regions. Yeah. Yeah. Arm bones, love it. I'd love to carry arm bones around with me. I'm still fixated on this fixer though. I really need that gun in Fallout 76. I've actually got the plans for it, so if we ever do come across each other in Fallout 76, I'll drop you the plans for it, but you can't use it till level 20 anyway, so unfortunately that's something that I'm fighting up against. I've got to make 7 more levels in 76 before I can actually use the gun. Where are we? That's just where. That's where we've just been killed. Perhaps maybe avoid that place like the plague. He sounds a bit ill, doesn't he? Talking about tech support, I was sitting at my I work on a till basically. It's something I can do sitting down, and no, I don't pay for Fallout First, definitely not. Yeah, I was sitting there, and this woman was having trouble with the phone. We've got an app that allows you to get rewards, and the woman was saying to her husband, I can't get this app running, and he was having a good old mutter. And I could hear him in the background, so I just turned around straight faced and says, "Oh, just turn it off and turn it on again." I don't know whether it worked, but they did it. What's that? Oh, it's this thing. Right, we are about to die any second, so I'm running away. Right, so we'll try some more stim packs. Now, I think Fallout First, I have had it free for a certain amount of time, usually a month at a time. I've had it twice now. and whilst it's good, basically it amounts to a cheat mode for me. I won't spoil the game because you'll be playing it. Come on, where are you? You'll be playing it yourself soon enough, and you'll know what I mean. But it does amount to cheat mode for me. If you want to do it that way, that's fine. That's just my own personal preference, obviously. Thought I was going to die again then. Oh yeah, oh god, you know what that is, don't you? That's that with turret inside. I think I could quite happily call this episode a right pig's ear. Okay, sorry about that. I'll quickly check and see if I've got any messages. I may have mentioned my wife has gone off to stay at her mother's for a few days, simply because there's a train strike and she can't get into work tomorrow, so she's staying with her mum who works in the place in the town where she works, if you see what I mean. So I'm on my own for 3 days, which is nice, but also a bit when you're used to living with someone around you actually sort of tend not to like being on your own. It means you get to do whatever you want, but on the other hand, it's yeah, it's complicated. No, I mean it's not necessary, but it is something which a lot of people do pay for. Basically, what it amounts to is that in 76, a lot of time you spend doing earning atoms, buying stuff from the atom store, picking up scrap, and making it into weaponry, etc. What Fallout 76 does is gives the opportunity to you get a certain amount of atoms given to you so you can spend in the store, and also that's per month, and also you get the ability to store unlimited amount of scrap. Now if you play any length of time without Fallout first, you'll know that scrap management and carry weight management is one of the biggest issues in there. There are ways round it, which you'll find out in due course, but that's the biggest issue going. What Fallout first allows you to do is store an infinite amount of scrap and just keep on making ammo and storing it, and making guns, high-end guns, and storing them. There's no limit on carry weight. You just keep on picking stuff up. They've got a thing called the survival tent that you put down. So once you've picked up a lot of scrap in one area, you put the survival tent down, you scrap all the stuff into that, and then you're free to all your carry weight again. It's just a way of avoiding certain things. So what they've done is created a situation in the game where there's a problem with something, and then offered you the solution to that problem for £12 a month in the UK, which is about quite a lot more in America, I would think, or Canada. So you're paying to solve a problem that they've created in order to make you pay, if you see what I mean. And I find that a little bit annoying, actually. Either make it part of the game or not. I've been playing for a couple of hours now. I'm just, oh god, I think I'm going to kill to this thing a number of times. So I'll do that. So what I'm probably going to do is just have another wander around here and then call it quits. Tomorrow I'll definitely play Fallout 76 because I want to get on to... I'm not sure whether I'll start the Atlantic City tomorrow or not. I might give myself a couple of days of working out what I need to do and how I need to do it in order to make a success of it. I'll decide what I'm going to do tomorrow when I go on. Actually, a major update like Atlantic City is probably preferable to stream over a basic playthrough, and I get to use my other character as well, which has got some extremely good weapons. I've got a great gun called the Slugbuster. It's a synth. Here's a repair. Someone is shooting at us. Oh, that would appear to be dead. Yeah, Diana, no problem. Like I say, I'll probably be finishing myself in a minute. I was never expected to do this stream anyway. I was going to leave it and just do one tomorrow, one Thursday, and then one at the weekend. But I think I'm going to be quite busy at the weekend, so I felt I owed everyone a stream, if you see what I mean. How many more of these dogs will we have to face? Oh no! Well, that was certainly explosive. So somewhere around here there's another dog. But we've also got a synth strider. Going back to what we were talking about earlier, I think I would call my channel more for older people. I don't think younger people would enjoy it because they don't seem to get that as you get older your reflexes tend to get a bit iffy. And I know you're not that old yourself, but I'm talking about the teenagers, the very young people. Don't seem to get the fact that as you get older gaming becomes more difficult, but you enjoy doing it, so you carry on. And this is what my channel is all about, is carrying on with the gaming. So I'm 62, so there's not a lot of people around about my age that are still going. See you later, Diana. I hope you have a great day. Oh, we're in caution again. What we're in caution for. This is Slocum Joe's corporate HQ, so we're bound to be out. And Chris is about here somewhere. The dog taking the pencil. It's not rubbish, it's good. Oh, nice one, just killed the dog. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I mean, also there's this. I mean, when you get to my age, I mean, my mother actually died of Alzheimer's, as you call it here. I don't know what you call it over there, but it's probably the same. And it worries me that I would go the same way, where I think gaming helps to keep open the neural pathways that would otherwise lead to that sort of thing. I watched my mother deteriorate pretty badly, and I didn't enjoy it even the slightest bit. She just, the latter years of her life, she just didn't understand where she was half the time. Anyway, that's getting all very serious, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Right, what we got here? We got a pistol. Did I say a pistol? No. It's gone. I'll get a good shot of him. That looks quite horrific, doesn't it? Quite an old one by the looks of it. Wonder glue. When you play Fallout 76, you'll find that you always need adhesive. Always. Everything that you can create requires adhesive and screws. So yeah, there's a pointer for you. So I'm up to level, well, last time I looked I was level 149 on my main character in Fallout 76, and my other character's level 18. So yeah, it's there's plenty of playability in there. You won't stop playing for quite some time. You'll probably get hooked on it eventually. Ooh, what's this down here? This is exciting. Or is it? Oh, basement. Right, cool. What did you expect down the stairs? The PC my son built me wasn't like top of the range PC. It's only sort of middling range at best. But to be honest, it does everything I've asked it to do, including play this and stream it. So yeah, I was quite happy with that. I've been using it quite some time now, and it's never let me down, touch wood yet. We've got a... Oh dear. Wasn't expecting to see this lot. Now that's exactly what you'd expect to see in a basement, wouldn't you, in a middle school? Yeah, it was unplayable for a lot of people, and I think you'll find that's a big difference now, is that it is definitely playable now. The Atlantic City is the first update since... go back up there. It's the first update since the pit last year. Yeah, I thought so. This looks like a vault. Also a very well guarded vault by the looks of it. Well, didn't do very well there, did we? Right, actually, what I'm going to do, Mike, I thank you for your company this afternoon, and Diana, of course. But I think I'm going to give it a knock it on the head now, because it's getting quite late, and I've still got things I need to do tonight. So, yeah, the pit's quite a heavy. I don't know. I didn't enjoy it that much. Atlantic City is the latest update since then, so that's hopefully going to be better. Anyway, Mike, as I say, I'm going to finish here because I've got other things I need to do tonight. But I want to thank you for your company, and hope you'll join us again. I presume you're subscribed. If not, please like and subscribe, and that goes for anyone else who's watching that hasn't subscribed yet. The more the merrier, as they say. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow with some form of Fallout 76 content. Whether it'll be Atlantic City, I don't know, or whether it'll be just carrying on where we left off previously to get the fixer. I don't know about that either, but we'll try and do some content for you tomorrow. So once again, thank you very much for your time, everybody. Hope you all have a very nice evening, and